So you're a Swedish student studying gender power and change at the University of Tasmania. How do you find it?
I find it very interesting. It's a lot of new aspects that I haven't thought about before. I find it very interesting to see how different the perception of gender is here compared to my perception.
Yeah, and how do you think it's different?
I think it's very different in the fact that it is much more established. They're more visible here than they are. Just the fact that they don't really have any paternal leave, the fact that they, according to what we've been discussing in our tutorial, that the woman is still the one who's expected to stay home with their kids. If they don't have kids, they are somehow weird.
Do you think the course would look different in Sweden? Like, do you think the discussion would, among the students would be different?
I don't know if it would, because I haven't really been discussing it with other people than the people that I know.
And in what way would you say Sweden is different from Australia when it comes to the discussion about gender equality?
It just feels like in many ways that we are in Sweden are actually discussing the question on a different level than they are here. What we've been doing mostly is just to actually confirm the differences there is. And it feels like that in Sweden we are more addressing and trying to figure out the problem.
What do you say is the problem? One of the main things that should be worked on?
I don't know. I think the problem is deeply intertwined with our culture and how we perceive people. So the problem is not actually the differences. I think it's more, the problem is more that we evaluate them differently and that we value male qualifications higher than women qualifications. And I think that's the problem and not actually the differences, if there are any.